Excuse me, sir. You said ballot measure 22, yeah?
Yep.
Who gave you the information on what it does?
My buddy, boss. Why?
So that repeals the sanctuary state status, is what that's
What do you
supposed
mean
to
it
do.
repeals 6 or 7?
So the sanctuary state statute that's implemented in the state that prevents essentially ICE from coming in and getting information from law
ICE.
enforcement.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't know what ICE is?
No.
That's bad, dude. That's like directly related to what you're talking about. The petition that you're gathering for is to repeal that so that ICE can work with local law enforcement. That's not giving the state any agency.
Isn't this so that you can just vote yes or no on sanctuary state?
It essentially what that ballot appeal or would, if that ballot measure goes through, yeah, you get to vote no. Like if you vote yes, they repeal the sanction, right? So the way you're presenting it is super not how it works.
How do I present it?
The way that you're presenting it is giving the state agency instead of Trump to make that decision. The state's already made that decision. The state already has the agency to make that decision.
Okay.
What you're saying is, this is defending us against Trump. This is actually working for Trump.
This is?
This is working for
So
Trump.
what should I say?
What you should say is, if you want to see a ballot measure on your next vote, right, that allows you to repeal the sanctuary status of the state, you can sign here. Because I know for a fact, the script you're giving is convincing people on this campus who care very deeply about this issue that they're signing up for something that gives them more liberty to keep that sanctuary status. That is not what this does. That is wholly not what this does.
So that say that Trump doesn't have the power, the state does. So say if you want to get on the ballot to repeal the sanctuary status.
That's what this does. Yeah.
Okay, but just get on the ballot to vote yes or no, though.
Correct.
Okay.
And if it gets on the ballot, then people will have an option to vote yes to repeal the sanctuary status. Is that what,
Or not.
can I ask you something? Is that what you personally want? Do you personally feel like the sanctuary status of the state should be repealed?
No.
I recommend you don't keep doing this, because what's going to happen is this is going to get on the ballot and people are going to get fucking confused, and we're going to fuck over our community. Okay?
I didn't know that.
I know. That's not how
I
they
usually
present
do
it.
like legalize marijuana or something that's so simpler.
Yeah. It's tricky. You know, I work with a nonprofit organization that's been watching this stuff, and I got the heads up that like there's organizations that are sending people out with bad information.
So I'm doing a faulty petition.
You're doing something bad, and that's not on you. That's on who put you here. But like,
Because usually I just do like legalize marijuana or label GMO.
yeah,
genetically
and
modified
because that
foods.
stuff's so harmless, right? That's good stuff, right?
Or easier
but like,
to explain.
they're getting. I'm just gonna throw it out there, like the right-wing people who are like real fucking like anti-immigrant are getting real tricky. You know, I work with a nonprofit organization that watches this kind of stuff.
That's why it's worded.
It's so vaguely
Why
worded.
it's worded with double negatives and shit, so it's confusing.
Yeah. But I totally recommend look up that measure, because when I read it I was like that seems like the thing that I've been thinking about, right? Look up that measure, because it's plain as day in what the ballot measure actually says. It's repeal that status.
I heard.
So.
All right.
Yeah, dude. Also,
sucks.
you know, I don't know if you've done work with like I just did work with this nonprofit in the last summer, and they pay pretty good, and they do the same kind of stuff. It's like, oh shit, what's it called? It's not SEIU, but anyway, there's a couple other organizations that won't put you in this shit, right? They'll keep you into like legalized marijuana and like all the good shit, right?
Right, because I still got to do this for now. I'm just gonna have to word it more clearly, because I get paid. I mean, I gotta get paid $2 a job.
And that, yeah, I mean, you know, if there's people that are trying to get that, then that's what it is. But also, like, you know, you have an opportunity here to trash that. I'm just saying, you have an opportunity to do somebody some favors and trash that. And that's up to you, but I understand, you know, it's a tough position. So I just want to let you know. Yeah.